Hey, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. How's everybody doing? Come on in the room. Oh, I love that I got a little theme song to kick off the morning. I need it. It's been a week. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's Saturday morning in Atlanta. Hey, right? Done that though? I love it. I'm like, man, my cousin and Unique did their thing. They got it rocking and rolling. Hold on. Do we need a little bit more? Hold on. Let's see. Let me see. Let's see. She just woke up. Hey. A little bit more and then we'll get started. Yeah, wake up. Good morning. You say hi to the people? We both need the song to get us going this morning. It's been a week. Woo, child. Hopefully y'all are doing well. Looks like it's a little bit of a sunny day here in Atlanta, but I think it's been cold everywhere. I'm pretty sure it's been cold everywhere. So we're going to get some coffee on deck. Do some shameless plugs. Talk about some fiber arts. Hang out with a few folks. You know, those things we do on a Saturday morning. Okay. So, jet fuel is being consumed. I'm sure you'll see the takeoff when the caffeine kicks in. Nice and warm. Well, hopefully everybody's doing well. Shameless plug. It's Saturday morning. Let the shenanigans begin. Do you have your Saturday morning shenanigans mug? Saw a couple of people got some last week. Some are out for delivery. It's 9 degrees. Oh. Yeah, I saw 9. Girl. That's too cold. Too cold. Okay, so SMS crew, you guys have been loyal. And so we got swag. So you need your mug for your tea or your coffee or your water for Saturday morning. Now, I introduced the journal last week, right? It's dotted. So you can plan, you can take your notes during the Saturday morning shenanigans because you never know what's going to happen. Because like days like today, and I don't plan it in advance. So anything's liable to happen. Make sure you got your notebook, right? So you can go order your notebook and be ready. But y'all, look at that. Look at this. What's this? So I added this to the website. I didn't know if I was going to like it because y'all know I have get the totes. But look at this. It's a whole backpack. But this, I thought, okay, it's going to be okay. It's plain, you know, it's got my stuff on the front. It's got a front pocket. So, okay, no problem. Okay, so I love it. Of course, we got the front pocket. Of course, this lets everybody know you're part of the SMS crew, right? But hold on. This is what got me. I don't think I read the product description well enough. So when you open it up, it's got that whole laptop sleeve. So this is padded and then the back is padded. So like all of this is padded. And you can put your laptop in there. Yeah. I'm like, oh, this is cool because I need that. So next fiber event, you'll see me sporting one of these. But there's more. Yo, this is so dope. Okay, back, right? Plain black. It is padded, so it's going to feel soft against your back. But hold on, look at this, y'all. Hold on, let me fold the sleeves over so we can see this. It's got a pocket on the back. Look, so you can put your wallet and stuff in the back pocket and then put it on, and they can't get to, like, nobody can steal your stuff. Cause I'm a little paranoid sometimes, and I was like, you walk around with a backpack and you got that pocket, you got your pocket, and then somebody could reach in and look at that. You put your wallet and your keys, and then you put it on, and it's close to your body and in between, so they can't steal your stuff. This is great for travel too. So I was so excited about this bag. Yeah, so I'm excited about this bag. So I think this might be the display, but then I need to get one for me to use. We'll see. So yeah, quick shameless plugs. Okay, so that all of that's out there on the website. You can check those things out. I'm excited. I use them all the time. I'm like, yeah. Let's get on the site. Yes, BzyPeach.com. Absolutely. But I also was playing around over the holidays. Right before Christmas, I don't know, I was up. Your girl is peachy and like to be bright and sunny. And that's like the mode that I like to operate in. But, your girl has some dark and twisty days sometimes too. And I am definitely like a true crime junkie. That's one of my guilty pleasures. So I came up with some stuff. Whoops. Let me see if I can get it to come up. All these darn controls. You know what? I think I messed myself up with the filter. I can't find the controls again. You know what? Your girl, I think because I put this filter on it, it's not letting me find the controls. I think that's why. Okay, so the filter lets me flip it so that it looks like my words. Okay, it's hard because it's backwards. It lets my words look the right way, right? So if I touch the screen, it does that. But if I touch the screen again, it does that, which is perfect. But I think you're supposed to be able to touch the screen and get your controls. So we're going to do it the old-fashioned way. You know how we do. We're going to pull it up on the laptop. So hang on while I pull it up on the laptop and show you the new stuff. Now, I have it in a t-shirt. Right, instead of mirrored, absolutely. So I have it in a t-shirt, and I was gonna wear it this morning, but I wore it over Christmas, and it's in the to be wash pile, so that didn't happen. But that's okay. I'm gonna show you this anyway. All right, so let's go to the market. Did y'all know on the market, I actually have a whole section now for us. So when you go to the market, which is my shop, on the backhand side, you can see. Oh, don't tell me I can't flip the camera. I can't flip the camera. Hold on. Really doing this old school. I know this. Hold on. I got it. I'm going to get it together. I know I'm making y'all like seasick. Right? The Try Crime Show is on mute while I'm on with you. What is the Try Crime Show? Okay, hang on. We're going to pull out the iPad because let me drink some more of this coffee. So I was up till 4. Yes, I know. I know. Sorry. I hope I didn't make anybody emotion sick. Your girl was up till 4, making things happen. I took a nap after a long week. It was one of those weeks. Have you ever had those weeks after vacation where you're like, damn, I shouldn't have taken vacation because there's just so much work. So, I came back to my corporate job after the holidays, and, everybody was ready to get back into the swing of things. And so I didn't get to be peachy a whole lot this week, but I was peachy a whole lot last night till 4 a.m. Okay, so, right, The Market. You go to my website called The Market. So over here on this side are filters, and probably not gonna be able to see it too well, but there's one that says Saturday morning swag. Boom. So it's got all of the Saturday morning shenanigans branded, right? So there's the bag that I showed you. There's also a tote. Let's go. Oh, there we go. There's also a tote. So if you do prefer the tote, that's out there. But I got some new stuff for you. I'm so feeling all this embroidery stuff. I have just like geeked out over my embroidery threads. I don't know if you're supposed to like say that, but I'm geeked out over my embroidery threads, and I've been having fun playing with them and all of the little notions that come along with embroidery stuff. You know, I'm a little bit of a gadget girl, so I like the gadgets and things. So we're gonna talk about it. But I was having a little bit of a dark and twisty moment right before Christmas, and came up with this shirt for my sewist or embroidery folks. I've got a little bit of a glare going on there. Let's see. So this is the shirt. Yeah, I know, right? So it's supposed to look like a little blood drop. I know, not very peachy, right? But that's the shirt. On the sleeve, it says hashtag hand stitched. Let me see if, oh no, it didn't pull through. I'll have to put another image up there. But I liked it. I was like, so I was wearing it when I was on holiday break, and therefore it's in the shower. So, I mean, it's in the wash. It's to be washed. Okay, more coffee is needed. Yeah, hang on. It's gonna be silly. Okay, so I thought, all right, everybody might not always be bright and peachy on a Saturday morning. So maybe instead of the Saturday morning shenanigans notebook, we want a little dark and twisty notebook. So stab, pull, repeat. You know, we're sewing. It's sewing. We're embroidering, right? Clothes shop. I know. Your girl needs help. So that's out there, and it's the same thing. It's spiral bound, so that it opens and will lay flat. It's 5x8, and has like a kind of soft velvet feel, like a velvet touch cover. It's pretty cool. Like, it's not velvet, but it's velvet-like. That makes sense. So yeah, so I've got to order my sample of that, but I love the Saturday morning shenanigans one. I mean, it's dope. All right, and then because I really liked that backpack, I'm working on the design for the backpack. But in the meantime, you can get it on the tote. So in the corner it says hashtag hand stitched, right? So there we go. So that's all in the market. It's available. So I told you, shameless plugs. But this is all of the, like, the merch, right? Saturday morning merch. Okay, so flocked. Wait, what? Did I get side-eye for the shirt? Who? From who? Who? No. I don't know. I've been missing some of the comments, so let me go back up. Cute shirt. Okay. Stab, pull, repeat. Cute. Yep. Oh, you like the thread? Okay, wonderful. So can we talk about the embroidery thread? If you were looking for it last week or week before, it was gone, right? It wasn't on the website. But it's bad. Oh, the velvet cover. Oh, okay. Yes. Okay, got it. Flocked. It could be. Yeah, that might be. I don't know that that's the term, but that they use. But yes. But anywho. So that's all the new merch. There'll be a little bit more at 4 o'clock. I was kind of stuck and couldn't decide on the placement for the I put SPR stab pull repeat backpack. So I figured let me get some sleep and then I'll come back and get it straight later on today. But in the meantime, I also shared with y'all, look at that, the new embroidery thread colors. So right now I do offer them in sets, right? So we've got the lights, the brights, and now the nights. I know. Corny, I know. Silly, I know. But that's me. Love it or leave it. Love it or leave it. All right, so I'm going to pull these up so we can take a look. And I had all my little graphics preloaded to the phone, etc. Yeah, it is also a crochet cadence. So look, Doug, should I do one with like a little crochet hook and yarn coming out the end? Oh, maybe. So that could be like the sewing version and then like the crochet version. Does it work for knitting too? But, well, I don't know. Let me know. Wait, yes, please. Yes. I should do a crochet one. I should do a crochet one. All right, I'll play with the graphics today. We'll see. As a mental health professional, as mental health professionals, I say it's healthy to air these feelings. Thank you. It has been approved by hanging on by a string. I've received the stamp of approval that it's okay to have my little dark and twisty moments and express them on a t-shirt or journal, etc. Okay. So let's get back to the embroidery threads. Embroidery threads are here. The new ones are here. Look at all of this. Good morning, Kenny P. Hello, hello. So look, these are all of the embroidery threads. I know they're so far away, you can't really see them. I'm going to grab one of these and bring it up so we can take a look. But on the website, they are all listed together. I don't know why my iPad is acting funny now. Wouldn't be Saturday morning without the shenanigans. Hang on. We're coming. More coffee. All right, I'm getting there. Hang on. Let me go back. Okay, so go to the website, click on the market. When you get to the main market page, go over to the side, and there's a filter that says embroidery threads and things. And so it has the notions. It also has the embroidery thread clubs. What did y'all think about the January? All right, so I'm going to give you a warning. If you got the embroidery thread club, but you don't want to see what the January one looks like, leave the room and come back in about 2 minutes. Because I'm going to go ahead and show the colorways, for January. So, giving you a chance, if you don't want to see them, or turn your head, don't leave the room, but just like close your eyes. I love these colors. I've got to dye a set for myself. Hold on, let me see if I can show them. Look at this. So, the embroidery thread club, every month you're going to get 10 skeins. I guess it's still skeins if it's embroidery thread. You're going to get 10. And my goal is not to repeat any of the colors. Now, white and black might be repeated because, I think they're kind of the staples and people use them for accents and to blend. So they may still pop up, but majority of the colors will not repeat. So I gave you a little bit of the Akebi, which is my version of Pantone's Very Perry. And then Beau de Fruits Malachite. No, Beau de Fruits en Malachite, which is malachite fruit bowl in French. I know, so pretentious. So malachite, which is Etsy's color of the year, emerald. So those are included. And then you've got a couple of fades, right? So this gives you a little bit of a fade. I know the colors kind of look the same, but trust me, there is a difference between these two. Then you've got, you know, another purple here to go with it. And then you got a couple of lights that'll get you. So this is it. I mean, like, that's, look at that. There we go. Hold on. This way you could see all of them. I didn't think about displaying it like this, but we could do that. Hang on. Let me get it just right. Look at those. Right? So, this is the January club. Okay, so I'll put that down. If you had your eyes averted, you can look back again. I'll put those away. So those are going to be mailed out on Monday. And so if you signed up for the January, if you signed up for the Embroidery Thread Club, they're going to be on the way. Now, there's still time. I've left open the full year purchasing option, which is it would normally be $180 for the full year, but right now it's $168. Stop being so tough. If you not give me all these supplies, I would not pull out this skull, and I'm not creative enough to come up with all the names. Oh, yeah, girl, yes. Look, I love naming these colorways has become a challenge, but it's also fun. So I was like, what emerald? Like, what could be emerald? So even though it wasn't a fruit, I'm like, yeah, it's a fruit bowl, right? A malachite fruit bowl. Okay, but anyway, so the Embroidery Thread Club, the full year membership is still out there. Normally it's $180 for the whole year, but if you go and get it before January 15th, it's $168 for the full year. You pay for the shipping in advance, so it's one and done. You pay for it, it's done, it gets sent to you each month, right? Oh, you were just talking about that, Shanti. Now, if you can't do the full year all at once, totally get that. There is a monthly option. So you go on and you sign up for the monthly subscription, and you get billed each month, $15 plus shipping each month. So there you go. Those two options are out there. But like I said, the full year membership is going to come down on the 15th. I think I have is there a question? Oh, I gotta show this. This is funny. The children are in the room. Hello, Presley. If you're still here, good morning. Yes. Baby Peach. Presley is in the room again. She says, hello, Princess Peach. I don't know if that's supposed to be me. I think I'm Queen Peach. So maybe she means Baby Peach is Princess Peach. So if that's the case, and Baby Peach, Presley says hi. I guess I can't curse this morning since the children are in the room. Oh, Lord. The way you name the colors is very on brand with you. Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Ashley. Exactly. That's the whole thing, right? So peach, you get your peaches in the market, right? The market. Get your yarn, right? The fruits, they are named after different fruits to match the color, or something that's like yarn. Like fruit or orchard adjacent, right? So like the emerald, bowl de fruits malachite is malachite fruit bowl. So you will put your oh my gosh. So yes, so go check that out. Okay, sorry, I digress. Let me get back. All right, so The yarn clubs, the yarn club is out there. So let's talk about the regular offering. These are your standards. You can get these all of the time. So this is the update for this year. $15, 10 skeins, hand dyed Cupro, which is 100% recycled cotton yarn, right? Not sure what that means? Go to the market, look at the description. I have it all spelled out there for you. I won't bore you with that right now. But it's Cupro, it's recycled cotton. How dope is that? It takes color beautifully. I love how it soaks up the dye. And then it's 2-ply, so you can actually separate. And I'll tell you, I did that here. Let me give you an example. If I can pull this off. Okay, here we go. So, for example, what I did here was I had my coral color, my double gold raspberry. And then here I have the peach, right? Belle of Georgia peach. But in the middle, I took one strand of each, combined them, right? And then, so that gave me a fade, right? So it gave me from like coral fading into the peach. So it's subtle, but having it be 2-ply, that's pretty cool. It's not like 6 or 7-ply like the others. So you don't end up, having to pull apart a whole bunch of different threads. It's 2-ply. Okay. Hey, Presley girl. Hey, girl. Hey. So she's in here. Baby Peach is over there. So I'll say hi. Oh, she says hi. She's kind of sort of awake. Are y'all texting each other while y'all chat these children? So Baby Peach is on the sofa. Presley's in Presley's in the room. This is one of her classmates. And then they're texting each other while, okay, y'all are a trip. Y'all, I can't even, y'all are hilarious. Okay, back to it. Okay, so 3 sets. So you've got the brights, the lights, and a couple of neon nights. Okay, so let's pull these out and talk about it a little bit. If I can get this off the shelf. Don't mind my back. My apologies. So these are the standards that you can order all of the time. And you can replenish, right? They come in sets. So these are all 3 sets, total of 30. So of course you're going to want to get them all. Simone said you have to leave the live. So these are all of the embroidery threads. So quick note. So I have all of my stuff back here is on a pegboard, right? And then I have one of those rolling carts, the ones that you can get like at Michael's or Joann's, and it's like 3 tiers. And this one happened to have, I don't know, some little stuff that you can hang off the side. Well, I took the little bar from off of that, and that's what I've got these hanging on. So, upcycle things in your house or repurpose them, right? Okay. So, set number 1. Let's do this and not slide them all off. Right, your basic rainbow. Right? So that's what set number 1 looks like. Okay. Those are the brights, right? These are the brights. Now, set number 2. These are the lights. So they're the pastels, right? So if you need some soft muted colors, okay. Oh, you're taking in beginning embroidered. Oh, Izzy, you want to come on and talk about it? You want to chat about embroidery stuff since that's the theme for today? Let me know if you do. Send an request and you can pop on live. All right, and so then these are the brand new ones, right? So these are the nights. I was gonna call it neon lights, but then it was like lights, brights, neon lights. Yeah. But anyway, so lights, brights, and nights. So I was thinking, like neon at night. So this is truly a neon yellow and a neon green. They are black light reactive, so they will glow under black light. You've got the double gold raspberry here, as well as the rose apple. You've got, again, your Etsy colorway of the year. This one is pretty popular. I'm really, really liking this color, and apparently you all are too, because you're ordering a lot of it in the full size skeins. Then we've got porcelain berry. We've got, well, this is not quite blueberry. It's a little different from blueberry, but it is another rich blue. Okay, then we've got the Pantone color of the year, Akebi, very Perry. Getting ready for appointment. Ooh, nice. Okay, yeah, no worries. And then Star Apple. So if you were in the Peachy Yarn Club last year, you got this on tinsel. And then of course the white. So these are the nights, right? So if you think about like kind of rich, some of them kind of dark, or if you're walking down the street, and you get some neon lights if you're in New York or whatever the case. I know, it's just hanging there, goofy, silly. But that's how I arrived at that name. Okay, so questions about the embroidery threads? Are y'all ready? Can you get into it? So I've been having lots of fun. You all saw my little minis. This was my tester to try different techniques. I really love French knots. These are my favorites. So I will be doing lots and lots of these. I am a multi-whip girl. So just to clarify, I have multiple whips in progress pretty much at all times. So I have one that I've started where I know I want it to be a woman, and her afro is made of French knots. I don't know how I want to do her face yet. So I started on the afro. So can you imagine? This is going to be full of French knots. And so I really like, for me, this is a multi media or mixed media or multi-craft endeavor, because I saw the hoops. This is just a basic hoop. I think it was either Michael's or Joann's. I don't know. But I went and got some paint. And because I knew I was going to do a brown girl, I ended up doing like a brown fade paint on the hoop. So it goes from, darker to lighter, lighter to darker, what have you. So it's got a brown fade. And I did the inner hoop like that too. I don't know that that's going to make much of a difference, but maybe you can see a little bit better here. Yes. So I painted the hoop, and I'm going from there. What, babe? Yes, you can use the iPad, but if I need it back, bring it over here.
Okay.
How you interrupting my live like that?
I mean, you've already had 2 interruptions. It's not.
I know. She said, "Oh, you already had 2 interruptions, so I don't know what I'm complaining about." Look, this child.
And also, it's called Shenanigans for a reason.
It's called Shenanigans for a reason. Anybody need a 10-year-old? Okay. This is another one that I've started working on. I had some pearls from a bracelet that broke, and one of my mother's pearl necklaces that broke. And so I like having, texture. This one is kind of nice and chunky. And I'm doing lots of little French knots. I told you I love French knots. So this one I'm playing with. Now I had on their hashtag pins because I was going to use this to display some of my, enamel pins, but I think I'm going to take this off because this is more straight and, rigid, and this is more free flowing. So I think I'm going to take this off, and I'm not quite sure. Maybe just kind of bring this around or put something else here. We'll see. Oh, another question. Oh, okay. Presley, I'll come back to your question in a minute. Sheila, do I know of a good French knot tutorial? I just found it on either Pinterest or YouTube, but I'm going to make a note to myself to find one and add it to my YouTube playlist. I've got BzyPeach features. So I will find one French knot tutorial video, and I'll add that to the playlist on YouTube. Okay. So give me a little bit and I'll do that this afternoon. I think that'll be cool. They look like soap bubbles. They do kind of, right? Like, yeah, like they kind of do. But yeah, I don't know. So I don't know, something about the texture of it, and I just like it. And I'm using different. So actually the knots are made out of yarn. I've got big, thick knots. Some of them are my embroidery thread. I'm going to come back in with some tencel. And then I've got some white embroidery thread that has, Stellina, the sparkle, in it that I've had for a while. So it'll just kind of be multi-textured. So yeah, it doesn't really show that, but hopefully I can photograph it well. Script lettering. Okay, I may have to play with that. Okay. Looks like coral. Okay, yeah. So, so that's 2 of the whips. Now I'll shout her out because I had a chance to meet her at Rhinebeck. I happened to walk upon, I guess in one of the exhibit halls, barns, whatever. It was full of all of the books. And so I walked up on Miss Christy Johnson. Beautiful lady. She was so sweet, so nice to talk to. And she was signing her book, Mystical Stitches. And so this book is pretty dope. My signed copy. Ouch. But she goes into lots of the different stitching methods. So Sheila, yes, about a tutorial, but Christy's book is pretty dope. So if you are patient and can order it and wait for it to arrive, then you can get all of this fun stuff. So it's Mystical Stitches by Christy Johnson. Embroidery for personal empowerment and magical embellishment. I love the title. Okay, so those are the 2. I thought I had one more. I guess that's it. Those are the 2 whips that I have right now. Now, I bought some fun stuff for the next whip or project. I don't quite know what it'll be, but I can't remember if I was in Michael's or Joann's. But they've got these fun buttons, right, that are different shapes. And so let me just go ahead and open this one because I will be using it. So I hadn't quite figured out how I'm going to use it on there yet, but it's got the little button hoop. But can you imagine, like, how cute would this be to add the button? I like the multi-textures, right? So add the button and then embroider around it. Yeah, I think it's Joann's. I think you're right. Right? I think just to have it be very multi-dimensional and mixed media is fun. Like, I don't want it to be plain. So, in true BzyPeach fashion, I kicked it off with this. Look, y'all, there's a little peach in there. So these are more buttons. right? So I'm going to do one with some, probably French knots and then the fruits. So I got 2 of those because you can never just have one peach. Well, there is only one peach, but we're all peaches. Just bear with me. Yo, look how cute this is. Right? And then it's got the trees. I don't know. I like the idea of the trees and the fruit. So this one is hitting the trail. It's got a little tent and a camper and like 3 trees. So I'm going to take the trees and do something else with it. And then I have some friends that sew along with my oldest child. I don't know, I'm just rambling. So if somebody wants to come on here with me, send an invite. But there's a sewing room one. And so look, it's got a little dress form. It's got some thread and needles. This one has a sewing machine for the love of quilting. Yeah, so I love when embroidery incorporates texture in other mediums. Something I do you add buttons to your knitting part. Yes. Oh, to the hats, Nosy Bailey. That's so, yeah. Girl, these would be so cute on the hats. So they have a lot of the little sewing notion ones. They've got like buttons, but then look, hold on. Look at the little scissors. They're too cute. I get distracted by like bling all the time. That happens all the time because yeah, that's who I am. So I'm enjoying having fun with embroidery. So, share with me your embroidery projects. Go sign up for the club. Go ahead and grab some of the standards, right? And let's see what we have going on. And I'll give you a little hint. I've got a collab that's coming up with another maker. We're going to offer a special embroidery kit. So that's coming. I don't have a date for you yet, but just stay tuned. One of our new fiber friends. Okay. But if you were paying attention, Baby Peach has the iPad. If you were paying attention, let's see who was paying attention. When I showed the picture of the standard embroidery threads, did y'all see something else besides the threads? There were the lights, the brights, the nights. And then there was a 4th thing. Do y'all remember what it was? I have to work on embroidery on Tunisian crochet fabric. Ooh, okay. So that might be interesting. Okay. So I offer some extras. I have a little video that I did last year. I know, Raj. She said I don't pay attention. Where you can add to your order the these things, the clothespin bobbins, right? So clothespin. So for $1, an additional $1, you'll get 10 clothespins so that you can wrap your threads on a bobbin, and it makes it easier to handle. And I've got some wrapped somewhere that I can show you. And for me, it makes it nice and easy to use. So I'll get my skein and I'll wrap it on here, and you kind of wrap it towards the back part so that you can still open it. You don't need to be able to open it a lot, but you do that so that when you're finished, you can just clamp your thread there. Keeps it nice and tidy, not all over the place, right? So clothespins. So for extra $1, you can add these. You don't have to go and hunt and find them because, who wants to do that? It's just all in the mail together. And then you've got your bobbins. But wait, there's more. I cracked myself up. I found these handy dandy bobbin holders. Yo, these are so dope. So For an additional $8, you can get the bobbin caddy as well as your 10 bobbins. So you ask, how does that work? You take your caddy, you take your bobbin, and they just hang out right here. Look at that, look. And so you can have your bobbins for your projects. Oh, here's the one I was looking for, the white one. You can have your bobbins all neat and organized. This will hold 16 of them. Sheila, I will not stop it. Girl, right? This is what listen, I was like, oh, this is dope. Right? Okay. So, for additional $8, you get the caddy and the bobbins. You have to wind them yourself. I'm not pre-winding. Bobbins and the caddy. And so then you can sit, you can have this off to the side. You can say, oh, time for the brown. Pull that out. Snip, snip. Thread, thread. Get it rolling, right? Now, right? That should be, there's more. There's more. So, if you're like me and you're multi-craftual, when you go to Joann's to get one thing, you end up getting all the things, right? Especially when you find peach. So you get all of the things. So this is kind of like my palette, my peach, my greens, brown, and then some white to kind of blend with, right? So I said, well, this is cute. I love it. But what about if I painted it? Oh my God. So now mine is peach. Now mine is peach. Oh my, that's why you left Hobby Lobby yesterday. Well, you know, we don't do Hobby Lobby over here, but, you know, to each his own. Take a look why. But look at that. It's peach. It's peach. Now I know I'm hiding at the top because, you know, your girl was even more extra. There's more. I had some, we have craft stuff all over the place. So I had some, my oldest, right, who's been dubbed Little Peach now because the baby is Baby Peach, even though she's 10, not a baby. The oldest, Miss at Satin Essentials, go follow her when you get a chance. She was playing around with a craft and had some wooden letters, and I was like, ooh, she didn't want them anymore. So of course I picked out the BzyPeach. And look what your girl did. So in case there's any doubt as to whose this is, so I painted these first, and then I added them. Yes. And then of course I was even more extra because you can't have the busy without the peach. Hold on, I gotta put them in the right order. So that's what your girl did with hers. Right? So, if you get them, if you go get them, look at that, right? Busy peach. Right? I had so much fun with this. Okay, so, when you get your embroidery sets, you can get just the bobbins, or you can get the bobbins and the caddy, not pre-wound, right? Get the bobbins and the caddy. And if you're feeling a little extra, because who doesn't want to be a little extra every now and then? Oh, it's backwards. Paint them. Paint them and tag me. If you paint it, if you decorate it, tag me. Tag me. All right. I got a request. A Figuera 54. Did you mean to request to join to come live with me? Just let me know. If so, we can pop on and you can do that. We're talking about the embroidery threads. Okay, so what do y'all think? Let me know. Like, is this a good idea? Y'all like these? I thought it was dope. So I feel like you can have your nice clean version, keep it clean, keep it classy, or you can paint it, add your little flair, be a little extra. Right? That's what I was thinking. Okay. Any questions about embroidery thread stuff? Embroidery? You can always pop it in the down at the bottom, the little question bubble, whichever side it appears on for y'all, but down there, right? Okay, so lots of stuff. Any embroidery thread questions? Yeah, it's kind of, I think it's kind of fun, right? So we don't always have to, some folks get one craft and they stick with it, and that's perfectly fine. And then there are multi-craftuals like myself who, see one thing and they're like, oh, and then I can do this, and I can do that, and I can do that, and I can do that. And, in a discussion with some friends, I had somebody say, a friend or a family member said to them, like, you do too much, like, you're doing too many different things, like, you're knitting and crocheting and weaving, and then you're doing this, and then you're painting and your digital art and all that stuff. Like, why don't you just focus on one? Why? Girl, yes, I'm trying to get all your money. This is a business. Absolutely. I'm selling stuff over here. But I'm also having fun. I use my own products. I know in certain industries, you're not supposed to do that. Well, I don't know if it's an industry, but I use my own products. So, yes, we're selling stuff over here. Absolutely. I'll tell you, it's worth it. I think it's worth it. I think you like it. Oh, let's see. What else? Okay, questions? We good? All right, so who wants to pop on? Oh, Nosy Ballet. I did not have a chance to go get your hat pattern. I need to go do that and give that a try. I know it's going to be a quick crochet. So I just have to figure out the colors and to go get that. But yes, we'll figure it out. Okay, so who wants to hop on with me? I didn't have a guest plan today because, like I said, it's been a week. It's been a week. But I'm going to do a post or a story. That's why I love kits, because you can try new things out. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, I don't know if Presley's still in the room. Why did you make your name BzyPeach? Because your girl stays busy all the time. Getting things done, goals to reach, things to do, and peach because I love the color peach. Years ago, I don't even know, this was before I even had baby peach. Whenever I would wear like light pinks or peach colors, like in my clothing, I would get the most compliments. And I was like, this kind of feels good. And I love peach flavored stuff, peach scented stuff. It's all around me. So, oops. I don't drop stuff down. Like my oldest knows, so she went and got me, Market Peach. So I can sit and smell. I've got peach, the house smells peachy because I have the peach, what are those things? The wallflowers, etc. So yes, that's how the name BzyPeach came about, because I love all things peach. Color, flavor, scented, tasting. Or that is flavored. Tasted. Yes. I'm busy. I stay busy. Got a lot to do, a lot to accomplish. So I'm on my grind. All right. Let's see. There was another question. Let's take that question. Have you used any of your yarn on a circular knitting machine? Yes. I have, and I do. It's a little out of commission right now. The king size Addy, the big one, I have both sizes because I want to be able to do different things. Initially, it was so that I could knit quickly some sock blanks, or some blanks, and then do like an ombre dye, but I haven't quite mastered that in the way that I want to. Okay, Ashley, cool. So I do have the circular knitting machine, and it does work well, at least the Addy. I did not have good luck with what is it, Loops and Threads, branded by Michaels, the black one. I did not have good luck with that. To me, what I found is consistent turning is the key to avoid all of the skips and whatnot, and also having it anchored. That one doesn't have the suction cups or the clamps to anchor it. So I did invest in the Addy Express, and I have the large one. So until I figure out the dyeing technique to do the ombre exactly like I want it, I use it to crank out hats for donating. I have a bunch of acrylic yarn, because if you guys were around and remember the beginning of this whole BzyPeach journey, I was doing hand crocheted stuff. I love amigurumi. I was doing hats and scarves and those things and selling the finished product. So my whole yarn wall behind me, these pegboards had cakes of acrylic yarns. So I'm using those now, because who's going to get rid of yarn? I mean, you don't just throw it away. So I use my knitting machines to crank those out. But you got a knockoff Centro? Wait, so you got the Centro or a knockoff Centro? Like, it's not even a Centro or something different? Because I hear the Centros work pretty good because they have the suction cups, and that keeps it anchored. The other thing that I have with mine, because I'm impatient and I like to get the things done quickly, is a drill attachment. And so this goes onto the handle and it turns it with the drill. I'm a Ryobi girl. So this is pretty dope. I do need to put a link to it. But this is pretty dope. And they have these for the Centro. You need to make sure that if you get it, you get the correct one. It's a no brand name. Okay. Well, Michigan lady, let us know how that goes. I'm not sure. But just let us know how it goes. But depending on what it is, on Etsy, you can find the drill attachments. You may just need to message the person to see if it'll work with it, because they're 3D printed. But this is pretty dope. I've shown this before, where you take your drill bit out. I had to replace a what is that thing? Paper towel holder. So I was drilling. Do y'all have tools? Do y'all like tools? You have toolkit? So you put this on and it turns the handle for you. Girl, you can crank out some hats really quickly with this. So, you know, Ryobi, if y'all want to sponsor your girl. My two favorite tools. Oh, I don't know which version this is, but it's my little mini drill. Oh, yours is coming today. Yes, there you go. The other tool. I know, I digress. But this is my sweetheart. It's a Ryobi cordless glue gun. So you charge it, you turn it on, it heats it up, and then when it's hot, you take it off and you can glue for, I think it's about 5 to 6 minutes without the cord. Oh my gosh, I love it. Okay. Told you I'm a gadget girl. I like gadgets and tools. Like to build things, make things. Okay, so that's where we are. Totally random morning this morning. What else y'all want to talk about? Oh, you did. Okay, so I do have. All right, a figure. I accepted your request to join live, so let's see who you are. And Ashley, I also accepted yours as well. Hey,
Good
girl.
morning.
Hey.
Good morning.
How
How
are
are you?
you?
I'm okay. How are you?
You've been up getting groceries already?
Yeah, that's what I do on Saturdays. I get up, I get
Yeah.
groceries.
You're doing good. How
uh,
are you?
I am good. How is everybody else? How are you?
I'm good. I'm hanging in. I'm glad it's. I was about to say I'm glad it's Friday. I'm glad it's the weekend. I'm glad it's Saturday
Don't
morning.
put me back on Friday. Friday was
Girl,
hell.
no, we cannot go back to Friday. Friday was rough. Friday was rough. It
No
really was.
repeats.
Yes. Oh, let's see. Sheila says hi, Ashley. Gwen is saying
Hello.
hi.
Hi,
Um,
Gwen. Hi, Sheila.
yes. What
She
is
gave it
this?
the
No,
forehead.
I know, right? Look, listen. My cousin would tease me. My cousin that was on last week.
I
You
missed
don't have
last
a
week, of all
Yeah.
things.
You don't have a forehead. You got a five head. Yes.
Whatever.
He used to call me Tweety Bird because there's a picture of me when I was little. And he was like I was all forehead and lips.
You know what? Foreheads mean we got big thoughts and big plans. That's all.
I know that's right. You're absolutely right.
Oh, forgive me. Put my
Absolutely
groceries
right.
away.
Oh, Mich- yeah. So okay. So what's up? What's been going on with you? What you got going on these days?
So I am currently still making different colorways for that cartoons or animated series that came out on Netflix. It was at the top
Okay.
of the charts for a little bit. That Arcane series, the steampunk one.
Is it steampunk?
Yeah, it's steampunk. It's based on a old video game, League of Legends, which I don't know anything about that video game, but you
Okay.
don't have to know anything about it. I like it because it deals with it's an origin story of this main character called Jinx, and I would diagnose her with some form of schizophrenia or psychosis, or maybe I don't know, complex PTSD or something like that. But
Okay.
it's she's crazy. Unfortunately, she's had a
Got
lot of
it.
trauma in her life.
Oh gosh. Okay.
But I like it because the animation style is super it's super crisp. So the story is told not only through the words, but you can see it in the small micro actions of the characters there.
Hmm.
Basically, it's if anybody hasn't watched it, I'm sorry, I'm going to give out some spoilers.
Okay.
But basically, two sisters grow up in this divided city. One is, the classic income and inequality gap. So you got the richer city who dumps on the poorer city. So these two girls, you see them going through all of these trials and tribulations to try to do what they feel is best. They just go about it two very different ways, and
Okay.
very different things happen to them.
Hmm.
So there are like pervasive colors that go throughout the series that you can kind of tell who's on whose side. Some of the
Okay.
characters, one of the characters that I actually like a lot is this young black man.
Mhm.
He is an inventor, like a young inventor, and he can invent in the game series. I believe he invents this tool or weapon, I'm not sure what it's called. He can either make his opponents that he's fighting go slower, or he can rewind time by 4 seconds.
Oh.
Yeah. And in this cartoon series, he is the leader of the, I guess you can call it the rebellion in the quote unquote undercity. So he symbolizes hope and invention and like progress for his people.
Oh,
So
girl. Okay. So I love. Okay. I'll be. Tell me the name of it again.
Arcane.
Arcane.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna have to check that out because I just love everything that you just said about it. So
It's
I'll.
it's a heavy series. It's not
Okay.
comedy. There are some comedic moments, but it's not
Okay.
comedy. But
Okay.
it's good. I
Okay.
I I I have probably watched it one too many times or seven too many times, but I like it a lot.
Why with baby P or is it just? Okay. Got it.
No, no, not
Okay.
not for kids. No,
Not for kids. Got it.
no, no.
So, yeah, so okay, so I'm gonna have to so I love the idea, right? Because we get inspired by the colors, right? So I assume you started watching it, you were like, ooh.
Yeah, yeah, and that's the thing about the colors. They're not over the top bright like Disney bright,
Okay.
but they're subtle. So they're in a steampunk setting, It's
Yeah.
digital animation, so it's set against kind of like some muted metal tones
Mm,
almost to kind of emphasize the steampunk. So the metal, like the grays and the rust, they actually look like rust on screen. Yes. The gold, like there's a another character is called Mel. She has these
okay.
gold plates on her. They actually like they shimmer like gold. Yes. Yes. Just like that. Yes. And Mel is very clever. She's a little bit of a politician, a little manipulative, but she's clever. She's
Okay.
clever. She's at
Okay.
the top. She's at the top, like the top person at the top society. So
Okay.
it's like I kind of I like her and I don't like her. I don't like the manipulation part, but she's clever. I respect that.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
You
But
just use her powers for good, not for evil, right? So.
yeah, and I'm not sure what's going to happen with her character in the next season. She towards the end of it, she starts to make kind of a bit of a moral change like, okay, this is
Mm,
what I want to do. I may be going about it the wrong way. So it's kind of like a little light bulb is going off on her. I hope she makes it to the next season. We all know. Once you see the finale, you'll know what I'm talking about.
okay. Don't spoil that. Okay. I think I'm in. I think I'm in. I think I'm gonna have to check.
Go
Oh,
check it out. I love it.
so
And
you can find pictures of the colorways.
yeah,
And I
uh,
saw a couple of them, and I love the technique that you're using.
yeah. The trying to think the King of Dystopia color. I don't know how I managed to spin it and ply it so that it came out in kind of an ombre effect. I've been trying to recreate that.
You can't do it.
I was,
That's okay. One of a
I'm
kind.
like, I'm like, ain't this a snitch? What the hell?
Right.
I did something awesome and now I can't do it again.
Yes. Yes. Right. Oh my goodness.
But it's been fun kind of playing with the colors though. So I've liked that part.
Right. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That I don't know what's going on with my camera today. Shenanigans. Anyway.
Shenanigans, as you as always.
Yes. Okay. I
So
gotta
you
put. Oh.
have burgundy. Do you have a burgundy color? If so, what's it called? I
Oh.
don't,
Okay.
but I may have one. It's coming up. Because there's a couple other characters in there that I want to make a another colorway for. Like Mel's mom,
Mm.
she her archetype character is is kind of the character that I like. She's this really big, strong war lady, and she's good. She's good at war. She's good at fighting. She's good at battle. I'm like, okay, I like to be able to defend myself. So in my mind, of course, like, yeah, I could be that character. No, I can't. Um,
Gotcha.
but I like her. I like the strength that she kind of exudes. Granted, she's a little bloodlust and war happy, but I like the strength behind it. I always try to find the positive in things.
Right.
I might make a colorway after her that may have some burgundy in it. Her main colors that come out are red, of course, and black.
Okay.
But there are some shots with her with some burgundy in it. But I don't know. I will think about the burgundy.
Okay. I do have a burgundy color. I had to rename it. Um, so this was called fermented grapes, and the description said wine.
Ooh.
Apparently, Facebook and Instagram don't like the word wine, and it goes against their guidelines, so it doesn't pop up in my shop if you look through Instagram. Yeah, girl, I don't know. All the other random crap,
What
but
is wrong with wine? Jesus is for
right,
wine. So what is wrong with wine?
promote it. I don't know. I don't know, girl. I don't know. I haven't figured it out. So I named it boysenberry.
Ooh,
And it looks a
that's
little
pretty.
pinky here, but it's a wine burgundy-ish color. So Nosy Bele, I don't know if that will work for you, but I do have that. So, because I think you like what blues and burgundies and deep purples. If I'm learning your aesthetic, correct me if I'm wrong. But
Oh,
yeah. Oh, hold on. Do we have another?
Jesus is for wine, but not IG. Yes, Roz. Yes. Exactly. See, Roz knows what's up.
Right? Oh my
Wine is a holy liquid.
goodness.
Twine for all.
Exactly. Exactly. So yes, that's in the shop. So if you've been looking for it, guys, and you were looking for men, it's been renamed. And so it's so that's a perfect segue. It's been renamed to Boysenberry. And I've made a couple of other updates to kind of streamline some of the colors. Some of the blues have gone, they've been retired. Um, and then we have the new colorways, of course. So yeah, so check out the market and see what's what. What else you got going on?
Life, just life.
Oh,
I am hanging on to my sanity of my string of sanity.
it's still straight.
Just yeah, maybe one or two. It's holding strong.
Okay,
It's there.
is it good? Yeah, my this week tested that for me because it was rough. I mean, it's one of those weeks where I was like, dang, I shouldn't have taken a vacation because, but
Yeah,
you gotta take vacation. I mean, you gotta relax and
yeah. There's some stuff coming up. Hopefully at the end of this month and next month, I'll be able to take a little bit of a break from work and just take some time off and maybe just sleep. I don't know. I may just be laid out on the couch for a day or two, just knocked out,
right.
just tired, man.
Look, put Netflix on and let it watch you and go to sleep.
Yeah, that's my lullaby.
Yes,
I'm kind of like I'm kind of like you. Like put on a good murder mystery documentary or anything from like Investigation ID. It could have been an episode that I've seen already. I'll knock out like yes,
oh,
the soothing voice of that narrator talking about these grisly murders. I'll just fall asleep to
I
that.
feel sick right now. Absolutely, absolutely. I think I ended up on Investigation Discovery because that's like an NBC channel, I think. So I have like the
Maybe.
NBC Live, or maybe it's something else. I don't know. Anyway, one day I ended up going on to like the MSNBC app, and instead of watching the news, I watched like the live
Mm-hmm.
options. And one of the channels had like, just like Dateline Marathon. Oh, like,
Jackpot.
it was just playing for hours. I was in here doing stuff, dyeing yarn, and then I would
Yeah.
stop like, wait,
Wait,
what?
what? That's a mess. Like, oh,
And
that sounds gruesome. Oh well, back to the yarn.
yeah, but then that night I was laying in the bed and I just had it on and I was like, that's a shame. That's what right?
You know what? It's not just us because they have an entire network dedicated to it. So
I'm
we're
just
not supporting the entire channel by itself. I know that.
there are others like us out there.
It's true. There's a lot of us.
Yep. Oh, let's see. Nosy Bailey. I love lime, but green is my color. But reds look good on me. And I like blues too. It's all about the color. Okay. Okay. Yes. Yes. All right. Let's
Ordered
see.
some cotton hats
Oh,
for.
this week for chemo hats for my mother. Oh, yeah. Would you recommend a tinsel for chemo patients? Oh, yeah. It's super
Mm-hmm.
soft. Oh,
Tencel is super soft.
yeah. You work with tinsel. And you sent me some. I still haven't used it yet because I like looking at it.
You do what you want with it. I have a bunch of. I have your yarn that I have yet to use myself. I'm like, should I do? No, no, that's not a good enough project.
Yeah.
What
Look.
about this? No, it's not a good enough project.
So this is the small one I have. And
Mm-hmm.
I have this with my embroidery stuff because
Okay.
I think this will be good to use like with embroidery because I don't know how yet, but it's just good
Okay.
to play with, right?
Actually, your embroidery that you were doing with your pearls, that made me think of the pearl infused fiber. So I may order some of that and spin it up and see how it takes to some of the dye that I have.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah,
You
they have pearl
find
infused fiber.
you find the most unique. I don't
I'm
know how
strange.
girl. I'll get lost in Google. Okay, so pearl infused fiber. Talk about
Yeah. So I haven't done as much research on that one, but apparently they will take like pearl dust and infuse it into the fibers somehow. It's not the same process like tencel or bamboo where they take it, grind it up into a pulp, put it through a spinneret after they put whatever chemicals through it, either
right,
the lyocell or the viscose one.
right.
But somehow it is infused. And I did get a small sample of it once, and I lost it. I don't know why.
Somewhere in the house.
I remember that I liked it. So
Okay.
I am going to order it. It's a little bit more coarse. So if you're into spinning, when you spin it, it will grip a little bit better than like tencel. Because tencel and bamboo, when you spin it, is very silk-like. So if you're trying it on a drop spindle, it's going to drop to the floor. You're going to have to reattach it. So and I have done it on a drop spindle, but the way that I have to do it is you have to pinch at the top, spin, like overspin, and then you can stop the drop spindle. Like you hold it between your legs and then you slowly like draft it out. That's how I do it. Everybody has their own technique, but that's how I started doing it with Tencel.
Okay.
As far as using on a drop spindle. It is possible. It is just a little different than wool because it's very silk-like texture-wise.
Okay.
But back to the pearl infused one, I will do my research on that one and see how they make it because, you know, I like looking at all those weird fibers. Milk fiber, pearl fiber. There's metal fibers out there. I just don't know how those would wash and if they would rust or not. Yep.
Girl, okay, so listen, what we do. You need to make sure you're following Ashley. Click at the top. When it shows down at the bottom, hanging on by a string, click, follow Ashley. You amaze me because, I mean, yeah, it'll pop up, you're like, oh, it's milk fiber. And I'm like milkweed? No, milk.
Milk.
What? So yeah, you find some really interesting stuff. So I enjoy, following your journey and seeing, what you come up with and all of that. And you started spinning that fiber from Rhinebeck, right?
Oh, it's spun up finally.
Yeah. Okay. I thought I saw that in your feed. So
Yeah. I spun that finally. That was just for me. I just liked spinning it. So.
Absolutely. So do you have an idea of something that you'll make with it or
I don't do that. I don't do that. It's spun. It's spun. It's yarn. It will sit there and it will. I don't know what I'm gonna make with it.
This is nice. Exactly. I'll do that with skeins of yarn. And so I have lots of my wool dyer yarn that's like hanging around because I'm like, oh, I like that color.
Yeah, I'm kind of like a squirrel in a yarn shop where when I go to a yarn festival, I'm just like, ooh, pretty. And a credit card will suddenly fly out of my wallet. And I'll just look at the balance afterwards like, oh, shit, that wasn't supposed to happen. All right.
Right. Let me go sell some more yarn so I can buy some.
Sign up for some overtime. I guess I should go work in the ED again. Oh, well.
Exactly. Oh, my goodness. Exactly. Because at Rhinebeck, I bought way too, well, not necessarily at Rhinebeck itself, because I really didn't buy a whole lot there. I got the book and a couple other things, but the day before at Cake Palooza and at India Untangled, I think I left half of my credit card with at Haynes House Yarns.
I can't, yeah, I can't. Like, what I think I need to do is I need to like go to the ATM, take out a set amount, and then once that's gone, and I'll just leave the credit card in the car. Because if not, I'm
not even gonna lie. I'm not even gonna do that because then I'll be mad because I'm gonna have to walk all the way back to the booth. I'm not even gonna lie because I would be doing it, but I would be mad the whole time. But I would be like, I'm getting it anyway.
Yeah, be like, wait, I can walk back to my car. It's 3 miles, but I need my cardio. I'll get it. It's fine.
I tell you exactly. Well, this is cool. I'm glad you're having fun with that fiber and enjoying it. So that's good. I'm glad that you enjoy spinning that up.
I'm glad that you're doing your embroidery thing. You seem to be having fun with it. I like the little are they like ornaments or are they just miniature wall hangings that you're doing?
Yeah, so part of my problem is that
tried that by still got my card out. Yes, Ross. We're in the same boat.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Shopping with Roz is dangerous too. Like she's encouraging too. So yeah, like we would like the three of us shopping together be a mess.
Yeah. There's no responsible party there.
So the little ones, I tend to have so many things going. So if I get the little tiny one, it'll hold my attention. Like my attention span will work with a little one. Because as you can see, I started this one and I'm not like the whole thing is not going to be like this. I figure, it's going to be like most of this side and whatever else I have going on here. But
Mm-hmm.
wow. So sometimes I need bite-sized projects.
Mm-hmm.
So I can I'm tired of looking at yarn. I'm tired of doing this. I'm tired of doing
Hide
that.
my card.
Let me, yeah.
Yes, Shanti. Hide it. Hide it. Put it away.
Put
Tuck
it
it
in a,
under a cushion somewhere.
yeah. So yeah, so this is bite size. They're what, 3-inch hoops?
Mm-hmm.
Um, and that way it lets me just kind of a palette cleanser. I think we talked about that before, like a palette
Mm-hmm.
cleanser. Like I'm not at the moment, so just something quick to do.
Yeah.
That's kind of like what this was like. Just take a few minutes and paint it, see what it does, and and then go
Yeah.
back to the really scheduled program.
Yeah. Yeah. I just have forever whips. I get these big ideas like, oh, I'm gonna make a sweater and use
Yeah.
thread
Mhm.
to crochet that up. That project is still in the bag.
I have a lot of those. But yeah, I just got these little ones. Joann's has some, Michael's has some 3-inch little hoops.
Okay.
The Ada fabric and just, cut it up into, pieces. But then I also have like all the little embellishments that I'm like, oh, this would be cute on something. You know. Yeah.
Yeah. Going into the craft store, gotta go in with a plan or not, and
It
just
it could be a plan. It could not be a plan. Either way, it always goes sideways.
you know what? Sideways is sometimes the right direction. We
Yeah,
don't
I mean,
know. It might
I
have
am
turned us around the right way.
yeah, I embrace it because it's gonna happen. So no need to be disappointed. Just prepare myself.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hi, Shanti.
Oh,
Did you realize you hit live?
Did
yeah,
you?
but it was a little bit ago. I was like just waiting, and then
I know. My bad. I should have. I was like, oh, it's Auntie. She's ready. So I just hit it. I should have been like, Auntie, are you ready to go live?
Like we walked into her living room. Hello. Oh, we weren't expecting company.
like I did it, and I'm like, you know what? I went in mid conversation. I'm like, and they're chatting about all the things and the cards and all the stuff, and I was like, okay, so I'm here, I'm chilling. That's what keep going. So. But hello, good day, good Saturday. Hello,
Good Saturday.
happy Saturday, happy Saturday.
I will have my mug soon. I ordered it last night.
Oh, okay, cool. Yep. It'll be there. It'll be on its way.
So then the next time you're gonna be choosing in the screen too.
Yes.
Yes. Yes, I will do that.
What? Oh, he's up and moving. Yes. What's in your cup, Shanti?
I got tea.
Tea.
It's tea because I've been like bouncing all morning.
All right. See, who is this? I misplaced my card early December, then lost my mind when I found it.
Everybody, get some sun charging.
Yeah.
Sun. I was live on my TikTok and making tea and dancing around, telling everybody that we were gonna be here and that we were gonna be here and come over here.
I saw you live last night, Shanti. Did you recover? Oh.
That was too much. I was drinking a little.
On IG or on TikTok?
She was on both.
At the same time?
Yeah, she was multitasking.
And she was drinking? Oh my God, I know that was fun. Oh man.
She has this barrel-sized mug. I don't know where she found it, but this gigantic mug of whatever liquid was in there. Unfortunately, she tapped it a little too aggressively. And a yarn bag was sacrificed in the process.
Basically, yeah.
May it be cleaned in peace.
Okay. So what happened was Jordan handed me a drink, right, to take a sip. And
Yeah, Sheila, she's funny.
I wasn't ready. And I'm like, okay, let me take the sip. And then he puts it down, and I just whacked the straw. And the whole cup. I'm like.
But you know what? it was still very entertaining and very charming. So no matter what happened, she always manages to turn around and like turn on the charm. So, you know,
Oh yeah, that's how she does.
that's just Shanti.
Yes. Look,
Love you.
peaceful Rose, peaceful Rose. That's the girl. Yes.
God.
Right. I know.
It was fun.
So Shanti, I come on TikToks. We
Hold
gotta go on
on.
TikTok together. Like I need company when I go live on TikTok. I feel lonely over there.
Well, let's do it because I'm now at that point, right? And I'm going. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. I thought I was like, yes, my girl. So
Anyway, you know what I mean? Like everybody knows when you hit your milestones, you're doing
Crochet
your
boss in the house. Hey.
do a
mhm.
goal. But yeah, so I've been going live, but I still don't get it. Like it's awkward. Like I'm just like, okay. Like the
Yeah,
buttons are everywhere.
Yeah, I'm still working on learning how to use Instagram and going live. One
you've been
step at a time.
It's simple. Like you know your people up there, and you got your
Mm-hmm.
buttons here. With TikToks, you got the buttons up here, you got the slide thing, you got
yeah.
the thing. So, but whatever. You know what I mean? We get it. We get it. We're gonna get into it. We're gonna have fun with it, and
This
just be ourselves.
this is true. But I
Yeah.
think you've been doing great. I think you've been doing good. I just keep going, you know?
Oh, thank you. I will
Yeah.
try.
Oh yeah.
Right? We doing it. Show
It,
the
do-
world.
again, it doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be perfect for you. Just be you.
Exactly.
You,
So
right?
perfectly imperfect. Got it. I will
Okay.
do that.
Okay. I'll say this then. I had someone come into TikTok live, and they did start following me, and they've never seen spinning before. And I was spinning yarn. So I was like, look now. You can go ahead, go in
Okay.
the world and say that you saw someone spinning yarn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's a real thing for you.
See,
Hey,
so it's really real. It's all
It's
real.
real. They honest. Okay.
Oh, Mr. Gregory Stitch is in the house. Hey,
yeah.
Gregory. Mr. Thomas Gregory Stitch.
Auntie, what are you spinning this morning?
So I bought some Grayson, please, for me. I told you, for me, please. So I bought this
Ooh,
and I'm gonna spin it all up, and this will
ooh,
probably be within one of the, I don't know. I'm gonna do an update for my rainbow yarn.
Okay.
ooh.
Like dropping it in my mind and telling myself like this is what's happening, you know what I mean? Without being like panic mode.
Right.
Because y'all, look at like I can't like look at this.
What you got? What fibers you got, Shanti? What? Wow.
Ooh, what is that?
Like I got a lot. It's fiber.
What kind of fiber is that?
Oh, so this is superwash merino, and then I have some with silk.
Ooh, getting
And
fancy. I like it.
this.
Okay, so I have a question for you. Is it easier to dye it as it's roving or to spin it and then dye it?
Okay, so here's the difference. When you dye as roving, it spins out differently versus when you spin the yarn and then dye it.
Yeah.
So I like both, honestly.
Okay.
Where's my rainbow hat? I like both. Yes. You got your money. Okay. Can you go put it away? No. Okay. Well, are you hanging out with me? For a second?
Good morning, Grayson.
You say good morning. You say good day.
Hey, Grayson.
He's like, ladies.
Cute. Very cute.
Oh my god. Anyway, so yeah, so and I like dyeing roving. It is fun, but some like depending on how come all of a sudden you need me? Like
Oh, because you're talking.
Your mom. Mom
Yeah.
will always be needed.
sure.
It's the mommy.
I just mean like this whole time he hasn't been saying it.
It doesn't matter. That's how it works, boo. That's how it works.
You'll always be needed. I have no idea what that feels like, but I'm sure that's true, right, Peach?
You know what I mean? Like he's just been playing and crashing, and I was guys and lying about the music.
But because he feels the disturbance in the floor, or attention to somebody else, and so he's like, I need to reclaim that. Oh, there we go. Okay, No circles. Is it circling? It's back.
Oh, still here. Is
Shanti
everybody?
keeps, oh, she keeps freezing.
Uh-oh.
There we go. Yes, we see you. You're moving.
We see you. Can we hear you?
She,
Uh-oh. Can you hear her?
she, now she's like playing with it.
No, I had no
That was
sound,
me.
but we see. Oh, okay. Sound
It's
is not
coming
cut up
in.
to the screen.
Hold on. But how is she like posing with the brakes? Like, okay, we buff,
Right? How'd
we
she get?
buff, we're
She's
buffering.
like
Okay.
buffering.
Wait.
I wish I had that time, that timing.
Can you hear me?
Right? She's like, listen, the shenanigans,
Oh.
and I'm gonna act a fool. I'm gonna act a fool with it. Boom.
It's like, oh, you guys watched Top Model before, like Miss Tyra said, always be ready for the camera. She got those freeze frame moments. Oh,
Yes, girl, you like in and out. You just keep freezing and you back and then you stop. It's all good though. So if you
I got.
sit out and come back, it might. Oh, do we have consistent movement?
Oh, do we have consistent movement and sound? Oh. Nope, delayed sound.
Nope, delay.
Nope, delayed everything. Everything
But
delayed.
look, but I'm here for the stop action because she's just like, yes.
Pose for the camera.
Shaji, you got to watch this back. This is dope from this. Yes.
Yes. Perfect. A lot of freeze frames. You could just put them in a frame.
Oh. Am I here? There?
The sound is there, but it was there for like a hot second.
Lord.
It was there for like 2 seconds. They both caught up for 2 seconds, and then it went away.
It's all good. That probably means it's time for us to go and get on with.
I see mouth movement. I hear no sound.
See if it catches up.
Give us a
Nope, it didn't catch up.
Nope.
I know. We love you too.
Heart too. So I'm holding my phone with my hand.
Well, look, so that's a good segue. We'll go ahead and close out the day since we can't get Shanti in full bloom. So,
We're like
Only in
afraid to
frames.
talk and move at the same time. Talk.
yeah.
Sit still and say a word. Maybe it'll come out, and we'll see it like 5 minutes later, and then it'll catch up.
Right. Exactly. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm glad, Shanti, I'm glad that we did come on and we got all of your beautiful poses and our spinning demo. I will message you so that we can go live on TikTok and hang out over there because it feels weird when you're by yourself just talking at the screen on TikTok. So, and Ashley, thank you for introducing us to even more new fibers.
You're welcome. Thank you for your Saturday entertainment and shenanigans. It's the highlight of the day.
Oh, thank you. All right. Well, everybody have a weekend. Enjoy. Love you all. See you next week.
Bye.